बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम रब्बि इश्रह ली सदरी व यस्सिर ली अमरी वहलुल उक़दतम मिन लिसानी यफ़क़हू क़ौली. Welcome back after the break, after a short lunch break. If you were able to understand this concept easily, that means things that we are going to be discussing now will be easier. Recapping this, that a brain of a child is like a sponge when he is in between 0 to 7 years. His conscious mind is 95% and subconscious is 5%, which means that whatever he is doing in his life, it's obvious that he is doing for the very first time. So files are being recorded and saved, and by the time he is 35 years old, 95% of what he is doing in a day is all happening automatically, is all happening when he has zero awareness. We are clear up till now? Okay, now we are going to put this concept here of 0 to 7 we have studied, and 30 to 35. When we'll discuss this, then you'll easily understand what we discussed all here. So just for a reminder, we have set this tone for this discussion that we are going to be doing ahead. Now let's move on to another page of our discussion. Then we'll all relate all the concepts all together. So keep this concept aside now. Whatever we have discussed, studied, learned, let's keep it aside. Now we are going to have another discussion, another topic, and then at the end we are going to relate those topics together to come to a common conclusion. Okay? Okay? Done. Acha ji. Now personality. Personality. This is the word that we are going to be discussing now. What is a personality? Set of behaviors, your characteristics, or in simple words, how would you react to a certain situation is what your personality is all about. If you have a cool personality, you will be cool. If you have a jolly personality, you will be jolly. If you have aggressive personality, if you have an angry personality, if you have a rigid personality. So set of behaviors, characteristics, habits that a person possesses is your personality. Okay? Set of behaviors, your characteristics. Easy? Now, we are fond of, especially I am fond of making rounds. Now what is this? Circle. It has no meaning until I'm going to tell you and how I'm going to play around with this circle. I can play around it with my choice, however I want. But for the time being, this circle will represent you. You means this is an individual. Consider it's your own self. It is you that we are talking about. Okay? and this is your environment. This is your environment. Environment. Okay? Environment is simply a place where you spend your 24 hours. Wherever you're going to spend your 24 hours is your environment. Understood? That means wherever you are spending your... Okay? So let's now study and understand that why we are understanding the environment. Because your personality is made up of your environment. Your personality is made up of your environment. आपकी शख्सियत आपके एनवायरनमेंट से बनती है. ठीक है? Your personality is made up of your environment. So let's now study and understand the personality of you. This is you. Up, let's first study the factors that you had in your 0 to 7. So basically, what is the environment of a child who is there in his environment? Let's now study. Parents, major factor. The major time that the child is going to spend is going to be with the parents. Okay? Anything difficult here? Second, sib, brothers and sisters. Definitely. Definitely. Relatives. Understood? Any confusion here? If a child goes to a school and if he is 30-35 or he is 18-20, that means he is going to go to school, college, university, office. Yes. This is the place where we spend our time. After school and college, relatives, extended family, maybe extended family, that is also part of relatives, but extended family. They are the people whom we also spend our time with. Sometimes, but they are there in our environment. In the evening, if you've got friends, or maybe our colleagues, office colleagues are also our friends. And now, major portion, TV, newspapers, social media, books, wherever you are spending. So this is what? This is our environmental factors. This is our environment, and environmental factor number 1. Buddy, who is disturbing you? If this is an unknown number, just put your phone on silent and not even on vibration. It should not disturb. Okay? Maintain the decorum. This is our environment, and these are our environmental factors. We have discussed 7 factors here. Environmental factor number 1, parents, siblings, relatives, school, college, university, office, extended family members if there are any, friends, colleagues, people whom we sit on chai, on sutta, and major portion we spend on with media. So these are our environmental factors. These are the factors where we spend our 24 hours. Is it understood?
Yes.
Easy to understand?
Yes.
And who is this? This is you. Now I want to study your personality. Now I want to study his personality, your personality. What would I go through? I would see, for example, if he is reacting in a certain way when he's 30 years old, for example, he's 30 years old. If he is reacting in a certain way, where would I go? I would first go to understand if he is behaving in a negative way. Let me study what was his environment. Because if you are reacting in a negative way when you're 30 years old, what is that reflection? That reflection is basically telling me that his 0 to 7 has been negative. Clap for yourself that you have understood. For example, let's now study Shayan. He's a very aggressive boy. He misbehaves. He abuses. He's very negative. He's porn addict. He has got all negative qualities. Shayan. Let's now make him Shayan. Now I would see he's 30 years old and he is negative. He's angry. He's aggressive. I'm not comfortable sitting in with Shayan. Okay, that is my point. Now I would see, and when I have this knowledge, I would straight go back to his 0 to 7. I would say that definitely if he is like this when he is 30 years old, was he negative when he was born? When he came out of his mother's womb, was he negative?
No.
Was he aggressive?
No.
Was he angry?
No.
Was he porn addict?
No.
No. What happened that he became like this? Then I would say that definitely it is his environment that has triggered his personality to be like this. And we have studied that 0 to 7, it is all about the conscious mind is in play. So for example, he is in 0 to 7 and this is his environment. Does your environment change? No. It remains.
Yes.
Can you change your parents?
No.
Can you change your siblings?
No.
Can you change your relatives?
No.
And these are the main people that you spend your major time with. And especially now in 21st century, it is media. So, do we change our environmental factors daily? No. Our environmental factors would remain constant. Will remain constant. Okay. We have agreed to this point that our environmental factors will remain constant. Now, let's see, for example, if I am abusing, that means I was spending my major time with my family. Where did I learn this abuse from? Not in my mother's womb. Where did I learn it from? Obviously from my circle. Obviously from my circle. That means if I am negative today, it is majorly because that I had a negative environment. People who were in my environment were majorly talking negative, were negative, their thinking patterns were negative. So when I received negative consciously first time, what will be my reaction to a negative thought? If I am receiving a negative input, what will be the outcome? Positive outcome. If I am receiving a negative input, definitely my outcome will be negative. For example, I received negative from here. And in general, negative is the environment of Pakistan since last 70 years. Petrol nahi hai, diesel is expensive, we are going to crash, our economy is going to crash, our politicians are thieves, they have looted the whole country, there is no rule of law, there is no judiciary, army has done this negative, this politician has done this negative. This is where we have grown up. We have grown up in this environment. So in general, we have seen poverty, we have seen hardships, we have seen people abuse. What do we usually get to see from our parents? In general, negative. If our parents are negative, what is in general that we are going to see from our siblings? Negative. If our parents are from a negative family, their relatives are also negative. And people who are coming to the school, college and university, they are from the same environment, from the same country, they are also negative. So we are receiving when we go to school all negative. When we go to our extended family, they are also negative. When we go to our friends and colleagues and we sit on chai, we sit about, yaar, naukri nahi hai. 3 million people have left Pakistan. Things have gone so much price hike. Inflation is there. Economy is gone to dogs. Politicians are thieves. Army has done this. The politician is in jail. Duck, so on and so forth. All negative. And the news that is in bold on the front page of the newspaper is also. And our environment is not changing. It is constant. It will remain constant. We cannot change our parents. We cannot change our siblings. We cannot change our relatives and so on and so forth. The environment is constant and it is all negative. And now I am born into this negative environment. So what input am I receiving? Negative. So what my product will be? Negative. So if I am receiving consciously negative, what files will be created? Negative. And when those files are created, and by the time I am 30 years old, those files are being played. And when they are being played, I am in no awareness. And when I am in no awareness, that means out of no awareness, automatically I am doing negative. समझ में आया? कैसा समझ में आया? तो ये ऐसे बताएंगे आप. अब सुनिए, गया. अब now when I have absorbed everything negative, the time when my personality was being made, my sponge was 0 meter. I was soaking, in the position of soaking the environment. What I soaked? All negative. Now when the time is there to reflect, all negative is coming out of the sponge. Now do you realize that people who are all negative, what have they gone through? Negative environment. So, after understanding this much, can I say, and will you agree, that a person who is negative is not because he is negative, but because he was played by his environment. He is so naive, he is so innocent that he did not even understand, and he was played by his environment. He is innocent. People played around with him. Now, for a person who is negative, now Shayan, come here. Shayan was aggressive. He was angry. He was abusive. Now when I got all of this knowledge, and now if I am going to see and gauge and judge and realize and analyze the personality of Shayan with this knowledge, I am wearing these glasses to see his personality with this knowledge. These glasses are a symbol of the knowledge that you now possess. If now you are going to see his personality, he is aggressive, he is abusive, he is negative. Now with this knowledge, 15 minutes before, you would see him as a negative person. Yes or no?
Yes.
But after 15 minutes, now you can see him as a person who is being played by his environment. Now, can you see him as an innocent individual? That when he was born from his mother's womb, he was such a cute boy. He was just crying like a baby, like every other child. Is he to be blamed for what he is doing right now? So, do you have a soft corner for him now? Do you have a soft corner for him now? Do you feel that he is innocent?
Yes.
Do you feel he is innocent?
Yes.
Do you feel he is innocent?
Yes.
Now this is the tabdili which is required. Please have a seat. Now did you realize that just with some little information and in 15 minutes, I changed your whole mindset? That now every person that you hate, and if you are going to see that person with this knowledge of that you've just received, now you automatically have a soft corner for that person. Do you have a soft corner?
Yes.
Let's now have this whole situation and let's now play it with a real life example. So, the question now here for you all sitting here in front of me and the millions of people who are listening to us through internet, the question for all of you is now, bring a person, bring one person, bring that one person in your mind that you hate the most, that you don't like. Bring that person, and let's say that person is person X. That person X will be different for everybody. That could be same for two individuals if they might think that this politician is negative, that this army personnel is negative, this parent of mine is negative, this sibling of mine is negative, this relative is negative. Bring that one person that you hate the most in this world. Have you all brought that one person into your mind? Mubashir bhai, come close and show everybody's face. Don't pause the camera. Show everybody. Be relaxed. Be relaxed. You don't have to worry. Okay? Have you brought that 1% in your mind, ma'am?
Yes.
Have you brought that 1% in your mind?
Yes.
Have you brought that 1% that you hate, that you don't like?
Absolutely.
You have brought that 1%. You have brought that one person.
Yes.
All of you? Wonderful. You all have brought that one negative person in your mind that you don't like. That person is person X. Now, question number 1. If he is now, and that person is negative for you because that person has hurt you in some way, that person has given you some kind of loss, and that is why you don't like that person. Person is giving you hatred. That is this person. Now, question is, when he was born, was he a negative person? Can I say that he was played by his environment? He was in no control of his environment. I have a 6 years old boy, my son. I have a 7 years old son. Is he in control of himself as of now? He does what he sees me doing. He is not learning from somebody else. And let me tell you, it is 90% of the time 0 to 7 kids spend it with their parents. Kids are the product of their parents. In real terms also, they are the product of both the parents, and in actual terms also, after they come into this world. Whatever my sons are doing right now, it is all my teachings. If they are abusive, it is because they have seen me doing that. If they are aggressive, it is because they have seen me doing that. If they are walking without a t-shirt showing them there is six-pack ab, they have seen me doing that. So my sons are a product of my actions. So if somebody whom you have brought it in your mind is negative for you, that means, and can I say that he is not responsible, their parents are responsible? Can I say that?
Yes.
Can I say that?
Yes.
At least I can. So, if you understand this in real terms, then you will definitely have a soft corner for that person that you just brought it in your mind. Now there is a soft corner. Let's now diagnose the real problem. Now let's say, okay, this person is innocent, parents are at fault, and in parents it is the role of the father most. Mothers are Allah Miya ki gaye, cows of the God. Okay? So it is the father who is responsible for a child's behavior, what he is doing right now. My father told me that, these are his words, कि एक बाप की मार बच्चे के लिए ऐसी है जैसे खेत के लिए पानी. And can you grow agriculture without water? This is the example of a father for a child. This is how important parents' teachings are for a child. Let's come on to this. No questions to be taken right now. We'll take questions afterwards. It is good that you are having questions. That means you are understanding. For instance, now we have a soft corner for this man, and we have made that they are responsible and the father is responsible. Okay. Now bring the father of PX into play. It becomes FPX. Father of PX is responsible. Okay? Let's now analyze the personality of the father of PX. His father was also innocent when he was born.
The relatives and also.
That means he was also innocent. He was also played by his environment. Then you said, okay, the real culprit is the grandfather. Okay. Now let's bring grandfather into place. Now it is the grandfather of person X who is responsible. This person X has hurt me. You are not responsible. It is your father. Okay. It is not your father. It is the grandfather. Okay. Now you went studied the grandfather. You said, oh, okay, he was also innocent. Now, okay, asal mein it was the great grandfather. Where will this chain end up? It will go on and 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 on. This chain will only end when you realize the purpose of your creation and the reason. And when you go on to understand the reason of your creation, then you will realize that Allah Pak, when made Adam alayhi salam, he asked all the farishtas to bow down to Adam alayhi salam, all the angels. He also asked the negative character Iblis, that we know as Shaitan today. He asked everybody to bow down to Adam when I am going to spell my ruh into Adam. Everybody bowed down, every angel except Shaitan. Shaitan said, I am not going to bow down. Why? Because I am made of fire. When you leave me, I go up. I am the Shaitan. I am the one. I am superior. And when you are going to drop down the sand, this Adam is made of sand. When you are going to drop down, it is going to go down. How can I bow down to something that is far inferior than me? What did Shaitan said? He said, okay, I am not going to bow down. Allah Pak said, go out. You know, no wonder that you belong to this place from now on. Go out from here. Leave this place. And now you are called as Iblis, Shaitan, Mardud, who is being kicked out of the place. Kicked out of the heavens. And when he was kicked out, because of who he was kicked out? He was kicked out of because of Adam. He then said, because I am being kicked out from this place, from so much of luxury, I am being kicked out of this place because of you. Now I will destroy you. Because at the end, Allah Pak has promised, and he has full trust in the promise of the Almighty. Shaitan has full trust in the promise of the Almighty, and he agrees that he is the creator. We don't agree to this. Otherwise our actions would be different. Shaitan himself agrees and trusts Allah Pak. And Allah Pak said that I am going to put you in the fire of hell when the time comes. Till then, you have all the time, the liberty, the power to deviate, distract mankind. Whoever you are able to convince, I am going to put all of them with you in the hellfire. And those who are going to follow my guidelines, the guidelines of my messengers, I am going to make them go to heavens. That is where Iblis decided that I am going to distract all of them. And this story is there in Quran Pak 7 times. And that is our book on which we have full trust. And if we have full trust on that book, that means we need to realize that that is the actual scenario. And that is what Allah Pak has already told you for us to understand and realize that if we are negative today, it is all that we are being played by Shaitan. So it is, the chain is going to end at Iblis, where he decided that I am going to distract everybody. That is where this chain would end up to. Now, when you have got all this knowledge and still you are deviated from the right path, now who is responsible after this knowledge? No. Before today, why is it the greatest concept for you? I said in the beginning that it is going to be the revolutionary concept for you. Because before understanding this concept, the conscious and subconscious behavior of a human being, before coming to this lecture, if you were deviated, if you were angry, it was, and we could have a soft heart for you, and we'll say that you were innocent. Half an hour ago, you were innocent because you did not understand these things in this way. Nobody guided us all these things this way. You are how many years old?
21.
You are 21.
20. 21. 24.
26.
21. 32.
21.
21.
So people who are 21, that means their conscious and subconscious is approximately 50-50. So they will absorb more quickly. But for Walid to understand and grasp this concept, this could be a bit difficult for him, but not impossible. You were not to be blamed until you understood this concept. Now, after understanding this concept, if you make any mistakes, then you will be responsible. Because now you have understood. We have to worry about others only after let's correct our own selves first. हम तो ईमान ले आए, हम तो तरीके ट्रैक पे आ जाएं. Only then we can help others. Now, if I ask you that, do you feel any difference between yourself that you were an hour ago and now? Will you have these glasses to see the world around you?
Yes.
Do you have a different perspective to see people around you now?
Yes.
Have you established that personality in you, that you have now a different perspective of looking at things? People who are negative, can you look at them this way? And this way is known as empathy. Empathy? That now you can see the world from their perspective. That is why if somebody is aggressive with me, I don't react to that person in an aggression. I just simply laugh. And that is logical, because I know that this person, if he is aggressive today, he is not even in his control. He is being controlled by a remote control that is in the hands of Shaitan. And he is so innocent that he does not even know that what he is doing. So that person is not to be done aggression on. That person is to be felt pity. You should feel pity for that person. He is such a fool and he is such innocent that he does not even know that what he is doing. And he is being played by Shaitan. And he is aggressive. He is abusing. So the next time when you see someone abusing, someone aggressive, it should make you laugh rather than reacting to the person. Why? And Now you can have all the answers in Urdu, no problem, because that is the language where your mother tongue is the language where you feel most comfortable. Because English is my mother tongue. Why? How can I say that I can speak English? At least that is understandable for all of the people of the subcontinent. Why? Can you name that one person who brought English language to the subcontinent? Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan was the person who brought English language to the people of subcontinent, Hindu and Muslim, because he realized that the future is of English. It is going to be the international language because the Britishers are ruling, and then there is America, USA, Americans. It is going to be English language which is going to be the future. So who brought English language to Pakistan, to India, to the subcontinent? Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan is my great grandfather. He is the grandfather of my grandfather. So the man who brought English to the subcontinent is my great grandfather. So if everybody in subcontinent is speaking English, the credit goes to my great grandfather, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. I would disagree to many of his ideas and philosophies, and that we all can. We all can disagree to everybody, because there is only one personality that we cannot disagree to. That is the personality of our Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, our Prophet, who is even closer to us. Otherwise, we can disagree to everybody. So I am from the progeny of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, and our family tree goes back to Alhamdulillah to Huzur Pak Sallam when you track back. So I am from a Sayyid family background. Alhamdulillah. So if we are not going to be empathetic to the other people, then it is our loss. Why should we feel empathy towards the other person? Why?
Because it's not his fault.
Why?
वो शैतान, सारा काम शैतान का है।
सारा काम
खेल रहा है
शैतान।
उसके साथ।
So if after this 1 hour of session, if you can even have the slightest change in your perspective of looking at people with a different view, that is change. That is the character on which our Prophet laid the foundations of Riyasat-e-Madina. The characteristic number 1, empathy. So you have to be empathetic. Let me give you one good example of empathy from the life of our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Hazrat Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, asked our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what was the greatest, most difficult day of your life? Our Prophet did not say, when I got to know that my father died before I was born. That was not the difficult day. When my chacha went back to the Almighty, when my dada went back to the Almighty, when my most beloved wife Hazrat Khadija went back to the Almighty, those were difficult times, but it was not the most difficult day of my life. When I got to know, when I experienced, when our Prophet was 6 years old, his mother died during the trip to Medina, and they had to bury the mother of our Prophet during that time, during that trip. Our Prophet was just 6 years old. Now imagine he has got no father and his mother has died during that trip, on that trip. And he is going to come back. And there is no one to take his custody. Then the grandfather, then after the grandfather, the chacha, the uncle. All when they went back to the Almighty, they left this world. It was not the difficult day. Our Prophet buried two of his daughters in his lifetime. Two. Our Prophet faced many hardships. But the greatest hardship, he said, was the one when I went to Taif. That was the most difficult day of my life. Why? What happened there that people stoned him? Blood came out of the ankles, it went onto the slippers. You couldn't take out the slippers because of the blood that has dried up with the feet. And what may have happened? It is all history over there. Jibreel came and he said, allow me and I'll crush this wadi between two mountains. That is the most difficult day in the Prophet's life, which is being narrated to us by Hazrat Aisha. May Allah be pleased with her. And what did our Prophet said? What was his response? If not they, maybe their future children, grandchildren, maybe the people of the future of Taif would accept Islam. And still the people who made him, who hurt him the most, he was empathetic towards them. And he said, may Allah forgive them. That is the level of empathy and forgiveness that we need to apply and practice in ourselves. So, the foundation of the character that we are discussing, characteristic number 1 is empathy. Character number 2 is forgiveness. One by one, we will be discussing these characteristics. Today we have covered these two characteristics of character. And through this lecture, if we are able to see our world with this perspective now, from now on, with this, वो इंसान कुल के कुल खैर से महरूम हो गया जिसका दिल नरम नहीं है. कुल के कुल खैर से महरूम हो गया जिसका दिल नरम नहीं है. ये कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स आपके दिल को नरम करेंगी. और एक अच्छा इंसान वही है जिसका दिल मजबूत होता है, जिसका दिल अच्छा होता है, जिसका दिल साफ होता है. साफ दिल का इंसान एक कैरेक्टर वाला इंसान होता है. जिस फाउंडेशन पे प्रोडक्ट नॉलेज काम आएगी, वो सेल्स ट्रेनिंग काम आएगी. जिस पे वो क्लोजिंग की स्किल काम आएगी. अगर आप यहां से साफ हैं, अगर आप यहां से साफ नहीं है, तो ये सारी कहानी किसी काम की नहीं है. तो सारी मेहनत इसको साफ करने के लिए. इसको आप कहते हैं तज़किया नफ्स, कि आप अपने नफ्स की जितनी भी नेगेटिव क्वालिटीज़ हैं उसको पाक कर रहे हैं. दिस इज़ व्हाट पाक फिट मीन्स. समझ आई? हम क्लाइंट की फिटनेस पे काम नहीं कर रहे हैं, यहाँ की फिटनेस पे काम कर रहे हैं. यहाँ की फिटनेस हो गई, यहाँ से वो पाक हो गया तो वो फिट हो गया, यहाँ से पाक हो गया तो वो फिट हो गया, यहाँ से पाक तो खुद ब खुद हो जाएगा, वो मसला नहीं। यहाँ से पाक जो हो गया ना वो ऑटोमेटिकली इस पे आ जाएगा, उसका ऑटोमेटिकली ये भी साफ हो जाएगा। यहाँ की पाकी ज़रूरी है। दिस इज़ व्हाट पाक फिट इज़ डूइंग, दिस इज़ व्हाट वी हैव envisioned for ourselves, this is what we are all trying to do here, and that is the reason of all the barakah that we are receiving, and you are now all part of PakFit. So congratulations. This was a major concept, conscious subconscious mind, and we started it from understanding brain, mind. Then we understood conscious subconscious mind. Then we went on to understand the personality. Then we went on to understand the environment, and then we related both of them, that how our personality is made up of when we combine all these factors all together, how conscious and subconscious mind is being played. So if you can understand how the mind works, जो हमने आपको समझा दिया है, then you can easily understand how his mind is working, how his mind is working. And when you have understood how the mind of the other person is working, then it is all easy for you to have good communication.
Yes, absolutely.
And when you understand the mindset of a person, then you will be able to have a good conversation with them. And what is sales? Having good conversation with people. And once you have the art of having good communication skills, it is all good for you. That is what Anas reflected, that this is the highest paying job in the entire world. Because just imagine that the engineers have made up, automobile manufacturers have made up a wonderful car and it is standing in the showroom. If there is no one to sell those services, sell that product, take that product to the people and tell them the benefits, all of that product is of no use. People who bring in money into the system, that is the people of sales. And they are the most highly regarded people in the entire world. And a good sales individual is someone who is a good human being. And a good human being is a person who has a clear heart. And a clear heart is someone who has a good character. So when we talk about having a good character, that means you must have characteristics of a good human being. When you are a good human being, everything happens automatically. Allah Pak will help you in achieving your goals. But if you are not a good character individual, then nothing can help you. Nothing can help you. Even I cannot help you. Jazakallahu khair.